Hi there, my name's Mindy and I'm putting this video out into Facebook land because I want to share a little bit about my story, mostly about how things came to be with me when I started the Body by Vi challenge. I'm hoping that perhaps by sharing my story I can reach some people out there who are, maybe frustrated with the way things are, looking to make some improvements in their health, maybe don't really know what to do, but you know that you're looking for something. So I have been doing Body by Vi for a couple of years. I love the challenge. I love the way it fits into my life. It's really made things a lot more simple, and it's really been instrumental in helping me reach my health and fitness goals that I actually didn't even really know I had, but now that I've achieved certain things, I'm pretty pleased. So going back to the beginning, it was pretty much this time of year, 2 years ago. It was the beginning of March, middle March, and my friend Juliet called me up. She said, "You've got to come take a look at this. I think I've got something that can really help you." Now, I had met Juliet at Good Life. I had just moved to Ottawa, and before that I was living in Kingston, and I was at the Good Life there, and I was working out all the time. I would go to like 3 or 4 body pump classes, so weightlifting, spinning classes, so cycling, cardio, very intense, like hour-long classes. And I did a little bit of body flow, which is Pilates, and a little bit of yoga and some Tai Chi. And I worked out a lot because I always was carrying extra weight, and it was frustrating, and I was trying to get rid of it. And, I thought I ate pretty healthy. I probably didn't eat as healthy as I do now, but at the time I was doing the best I could. And I was frustrated because I had this weight that I couldn't get rid of. And so Juliet approached me. I think I was one of the first people she called when she found out about it, and I'm really glad she did. I went out to a challenge party and I took a look at the information and I said, you know what, I'm going to give this a shot. I've got to do something. I felt like I'd tried everything else. I'd done Slim Fast, like protein bars and shakes. I was actually doing P90X at the time, and I had been doing the program pretty religiously for quite a while. Like, I was sticking with it. And I was even doing the diet that was in the book that comes with the program. And, the food was great, super nutritious. It made sense the way it was the way it was like laid out. But it wasn't that convenient. I had to shop for all this stuff, like whole pork loins, and I was making big batches of stuff, and it was cutting everything up, measuring, weighing it. Like, it was great, and it probably works for a lot of people, maybe more 9-to-5ers, which isn't really my lifestyle, but it wasn't working for me. And I was frustrated, like seriously getting really frustrated. I'm exercising, I'm eating well, how come I can't lose this weight? I had a good 20-30 pounds that I hated. And I saw this and I thought, okay, I'm going to try this. There was something about it that seemed right. So I got started, and sure enough, first 90 days, I lose 20 pounds, 18 inches of fat. I'm thrilled. This is awesome. This is like, high five, Jules. Thanks a lot. So, of course, I'm not going to just quit after that. I keep up with it because I love it. The shakes taste great. They're super convenient. They fit into my busy lifestyle. I ride my bike everywhere. I work in the restaurant business, so sometimes it's crazy long hours, shift work. Sometimes you work from 11 in the morning until midnight, 1, 2 in the morning the next day, and you're stuck in the restaurant. You get stuck, eating crappy restaurant food? I mean, it's good food, but restaurant food is very, has lots of crouching tiger hidden dangers, There's lots of crap hidden in that food. Butter, booze, salt. Anyways, if you have something else that's a great alternative to that, it really does help you to maintain your weight and to have a healthier lifestyle and to feel better, to have energy to do a good job at work. That's also really important for me. So I digress. How the challenge fits into my lifestyle. So I lose the 20 pounds. I'm feeling great. I'm looking great. My self-esteem goes way up because, when you're packing extra weight and you feel fat, you don't feel good about yourself. It's uncomfortable. It's like, I don't want to go shopping with my friends. Most of my friends are thinner than me. I feel like a cow. It sucks. And I'm in my 30s. It's not going to get any better if I don't tackle it now. Like, metabolism slows down, that middle-age spread starts happening. Like, no. So I knew I wanted to do something about it. So when I got these great results, I was really, really happy. And that sort of set me on a different path. Then I was on Kijiji one day looking for whatever, like apartment rentals. I'm the eternal apartment hunter. And I come across this ad, this girl's moving and she's getting rid of her yoga pass for Rama Lotus. So I get a good deal on it, I buy it, and I go and check out my first hot yoga class, and I love it. I found something that really worked for me. So it's like I found the challenge, and then I found this yoga, And I became a different person almost instantly. It put me on a different path. Before I was doing weightlifting and this, that, and that stuff's great. But I found that this was something that really worked for me. It was just luck, you know? It came to be. So I lose the weight, I get started doing yoga, which incidentally, I don't think I ever would have went in there wearing the skimpy yoga outfits in the hot room with that extra weight. It was losing the weight that inspired me to try something new. I felt comfortable again. I was like, okay, I don't need to just exercise, you know, hiding in my living room at home because I'm body conscious. I felt good and I looked good, so I wanted to do something different. So that's when I got started on yoga, and yoga has been incredible for me. It has changed my life completely. I meet incredible people. You know, yogis are some of the best people. They're calm, they're centered and focused, and it's really been an incredible thing in my life to start practicing yoga, and I've been doing it regularly now for a year and a half. I do Bikram, I do Ashtanga yoga. I'm very, very happy. It keeps me calm and balanced. I'm stronger. I'm more focused. You know, if you breathe well, you live well, and yoga really is just about breathing. But anyways, that's a whole other video. So how does the challenge fit into that? You know, yoga is an activity that it's not like where you go to the gym and you can eat, you know, you have some carbs and whatever, and then you go and lift weights for an hour. Personally, I find it's better if I don't have all that stuff in my stomach. So the shakes are great because you can have one a little bit before class or right after, and it doesn't hinder your workout in any way. It really suits that part of my life. Also, I'm on the go. I ride a bike everywhere, even in the winter. And it's great to have the shakes because they're convenient. I make a double batch in my blender in the morning. I drink half and then I throw the other half into a container and take it with me. Drink it after a workout, or, you know, when I get to work. I don't get stuck making these crappy choices, grabbing a bagel or a muffin or even like a sandwich that seems to be healthy, but if all that stuff was good for us, I don't think like 80% of the population would be as overweight as it is. So, you know, it's convenient, it's healthy, it fits really well into my lifestyle, and I just couldn't be happier. I feel like I'm eternally grateful to Juliet for showing me this. And, you know, I actually have had the opportunity to help some of my friends and family learn about the challenge and get started, and they've had some great results. And, you know, I hope maybe to reach some other people by doing this video and sharing my story. You know, before I started the challenge, I wasn't really in a good place, I'll be honest. Like, people who've known me for a while know this about me. Before I got started with this, I just wasn't in a good place. I was drinking a lot. You know, that's kind of the nature of the restaurant business, but I think I was taking it a little too far, and maybe I just wasn't happy, but I was hungover like 5 days a week. I'll be honest. It wasn't good. I'm not proud of it, but maybe it had to happen for me to bring me to where I am now, so I could recognize where I was, how that was bad. You know, it wasn't good. And if I'd have kept that up, where do you think I'd be right now? You know, certainly not in a good place. So once I got started with the challenge, I don't know, I actually found I stopped craving all the drinking. I started to feel better, I had more energy, and that just, you know, it just kind of spurs things on. You start feeling better, you start making better decisions. And I stopped drinking so much, and I got healthier. And, you know, even now I still have a few drinks. I still like to have a glass of red wine, or 2 or 3 glasses sometimes, but at the end of the day, you know, like I get all my healthy shit out of the way first. I exercise, I drink my 2 shakes a day, I still have healthy meals and snacks, and I'm still able to indulge in a few little libations from here and, you know, here and there. It's not like, you know, my life is regimented and I have no fun. I just find a way to make it work. It's balance, right? So I've got my healthy stuff, my fitness stuff, and I got fun, I've got my social life still. It just works so well in my lifestyle. That's Juliet's dog, scratching at the chair. So anyways, long story short, just that I came from a place of drinking and unhealthy, but that I was trying to change things. Something came along that worked for me. I took a look at it, I gave it a shot, it worked for me, and it's completely put me onto a different life path. And I'm 100 times better for it. So if you're one of those people who's out there thinking, I need to do something, I just don't know what, I don't know, maybe take a look at this. Body by Vi has worked for me and so many other people I know. Maybe it could work for you too. If you're thinking about it, give me a call, shoot me a message. I'd love to help give you some information. Who knows, it could change your life.